Hello and welcome back to TPM software. In this tutorial we will learn how to input a fault report from a tenant. We know we've only got one tenant in the tutorial, and that's if we go into the properties, it's Hotkill Place and it's Joe Brown and Mary Brown. We'll close the property view, and so Mrs. Brown, Mary Brown, phones up agency or landlord, and immediately the administrator will go into help desk and put in a fault report. So it'd be fault 16, which typed in, and it comes up with 16 Hotkill Place. I'll just do that again, 16 Hotkill Place, and the tenant's reported fault would be plumbing fault in washing machine. So plumbing fault with washing machine. If you weren't sure the property, you could look it up, and there we go, Hotkill Place, and it's Joe Smith. Okay, we've got the landlord's name and the contact numbers for everybody. Press F9 to save, and we now say to Mrs. Brown, I've taken your fault, and we'll get back to you when we know when we can get somebody out to look at the washing machine. So we print a work line for our in-house staff. Let's preview that. And we've got work number 1, the date, the time, trade work line for 16 Hotkill Place, the defect so they can see it nice and clear, the tenant's main name, and the phone numbers, relevant phone numbers, who took the call, when they took it, and the time they took it. And of course, in the trade report here, it will print out enough room for them to put in a description of the fault, any quantities that are required. So if it was a new washing machine, they obviously put in unit 1, quantity 1, and the rate that they would be applicable to replacing the washing machine, and the price. So there's a fair enough amount of lines there to put in quite a long and windy job, if that, for the want of better words. But job summary on approval of the job summary is approved. You put in the approved or rejected, client signature, the trade signature, the date the client signed it, and the date the tradesman signed it. So there we go, that's what we call a works order. If in actual fact we were sending a out of house tradesman out, we'd click on works order. So this is to a clerk of works, which is a more detailed report. We'll preview that. And there we go, it's tag key is key 1, so they know what key to give them. Works order number 1, Hotkill Place, the defect, who the tenant is, the phone numbers, who was accepted by, the same information, but the clerk of works will put in his inspection report here, and any instructions to an external contractor or indeed an internal contractor. And that job line we go through and we'd phone Mrs. Smith to say how much the job would actually cost. Now it says inspection charge. If we charge the tenant an inspection charge, this will automatically be put onto an invoice. So if we say yes, or if we say no. If we say yes, it will put the appropriate charge. If we say no, it won't put a charge. So we'll say no in this instance. So now we begin to job costing. We'll see the help desk entry in job costing. So click on job costing, and there it's there. Works order 1, location of defect 16 Hotkill Place, date taken. It's not completed, there's not a start date, and there's not an end date, and there's no detail for the job to be done yet. Picture as usual, phone number to phone the landlord Smith. Double click on Hotkill Place, it will take us into the main job costing form, and there we go, 16 Hotkill Place, plumbing fault and washing machine, Joe Brown, landlord name, all the details that were given before. There may be a spending limit that's been invoked by the landlord for this particular property. In this case it was £25, so whatever the problem, no doubt we'll have to phone the landlord. So we'll close this at present, and then we'll look to the job costing tutorial to take you further. So close job costing, and that's us back to our dashboard again.